Hello, everybody. I thought I'd record a couple of basic videos just on some of the concepts that you'll see in my charts or in my videos. Some of them are very foreign concepts to a lot of people, so I thought this might be a good place to um, have a bit of an explanation to make it easier to understand some of it. So this one we'll just talk about hold and break levels. So we'll look in here, and we'll briefly discuss a range as well. But so a range is going to be two candles or more of the same type. So I would call this an accumulation range because there's two candles going up. I'd call this an accumulation range because there's two candles going up. And you've got a distribution range here, these blue candles, say these two coming down. So in this area of the chart, you've got a couple of engulfments. So anytime that a candle engulfs, so flips direction very rapidly and goes up and the body closes over the body, that kind of engulfment creates a hold level. So that is marked as the top of the blue candle in this case. And of course, if you've got a hold level on the upside, it's going to be the bottom of the yellow candle like that one there. So it's been engulfed like that one was engulfed. So just think of everything as just an inversion of the other side. So you've got hold levels on the bottom, you've got hold levels on the top. Now, because the price shot away from there so quickly, as it did, when the price revisits that hold level, as you can see, it did across here a few times, but as it revisits it, you normally get the buying pressure kicking in and trying to keep the price up inside the range. Now, the hold level is not always going to hold, and that is why you have a thing called a break level. So the break level on the top is going to be where the distribution candle started for the distribution range. And on the bottom, it's going to be where the accumulation started, so the very bottom wick. So break levels are going to be on the wicks of the beginning of these yellow candles, or the top of the blue ones, depending on where they're on the top or the bottom. And hold levels are going to be on the top, on the bodies, so the underside there or the top side there. And you can see here you got your buying pressure kicked in. Here you got your selling pressure kicked in when it revisited the holds. Now, there are always going to be ranges inside ranges, so without getting too complicated, there's hold levels and break levels all through this area in here as well, because effectively price compresses, or you just get ranges inside ranges inside ranges, and there's also a very obvious one right here. Hold levels are not always going to hold. If you take a trade on every single hold level on the chart, there are things that are going to get in the way of that working. But they're sort of more advanced concepts, etc. So the purpose of this video really is so that if you see me say hold level, or more importantly, if you just see a random line sitting in an engulfed place like that or like that, you know, especially if I haven't put a label on it, what the purpose of that actually is. Um, so yeah, hold levels, break levels. Now a break level is effectively the outer of the range. So when you get a break level broken, like this candle down here, which closed fully underneath this one. Importantly, it has to be a blue candle underneath, or it would have to be a yellow candle closing above on the top. But so this full-bodied blue candle down here, not touching the line at all, with its body. Wick can touch, but just not body. Once it did that, this break level became resistance, and you can see as it reapproached it here, it had a rejection of it. Of course, it rejected to a hold level because it had created, so let's just copy paste that. It by that point had created this hold level, and that hold level is not technically a 4-hour hold level, so because we're on a 4-hour chart, there's only one candle here, but it is a hold level down in there somewhere. It'll be a 1 hour or something else, but that hold level then supported the price to come back, and in this case, it managed to get back up into that range. So, and the price has recovered, and so all the way through here, you've got different hold levels and different break levels, etc. So we won't go into too much detail, but basically that's just the concept of hold levels and break levels. They exist on the top of the chart, they exist on the bottom. They're designed to try to keep the price from breaking out to the top side or breaking down to the bottom side. Once they collapse, then the price will go to the break levels. And if the break levels can't stop it, then they'll be breaking out, either top or bottom. But yeah, that's the basic concept there.